Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Speed Sport, live from the 2023 Progressive King of the Hammers, powered by Optima Batteries. I'm Ralph Sheheen, alongside my good buddy Dave Arnold, and joining us from Project X, their marketing manager. Please say hello to Matt Moghaddam, right? Did I get that close?
You got it right.
Okay, how about that? First thing I got right all week.
Better than I did the first time I met him, but I've been good friends with him for a long time. Good guy.
All right, so Matt, Project X is born here in the desert, here at King of the Hammers, basically. And now you guys are getting heavily involved with MAO, Mid-America Outdoors, which is a big part of the Ultra 4 family and all that's happening there back in Oklahoma. Tell us about what's happening at MAO and Project X together.
Yeah, I'd love to. And first of all, thanks for having me here, you guys. Really excited to be up here and talking to you guys. Project X basically started as a group of off-road enthusiasts who thought that off-road accessories could be made better with newer technology that's available to us in our homes and our offices. Why is that technology not being transferred into the vehicle? So we started with a consumer approach, and we knew that we had to bolster all of our products and our marketing by really putting ourselves out there into the racing community. And one of the racing organizations that we've been around so long has been Ultra 4 and all kinds of four-wheel drive racing organizations like the one that we're at today. So with that, we actually announced earlier this week that we are the official lighting partner for MAO and Ultra 4 USA for the 2023 and 2024 season. And we're really excited to be able to support the racing world, when it comes to rock sports and stuff, and supporting them in a way and growing the sport. And because that's where we actually cut our teeth, was out here on the lake bed. I've been coming out to King of the Hammers for about 12 years now. And it's really great to be a part of the actual motorsports now.
So what does that mean? You say you're going to be this new marketing partner with MAO and Ultra 4 and all that, but what are you going to actually be doing? How will this change the sport or impact the sport?
Well, we're going to be doing activations at all these events and races. We're going to have our rolling displays at these events as well, letting the consumers interact with the products, interact with our ambassadors, our drivers, Lauren Healy and Vaughn Gittin Jr., so two of the top guys in the sport. They're going to be at all these events, all these races, and they have our products on their race trucks. They've been running them for a couple of years now, and showing the consumers that, this, if you guys are following racing, if you guys like racing, come out to these events. You can see the parts that are on the vehicles, and those exact same parts are available to you, and we'll be out there and doing that. But we also wanted to help out the racers themselves. And what we announced actually today was that we are starting a new racer program, and that's being bolstered with a contingency program. So what that means is anybody who wants to run Project X products and is racing in an official organization, like Ultra 4 USA, MAO, they can actually work with us, and we'll give them up to a certain amount in free product, then after that a percentage off. So our top tier, which this system, by the way, is self-placed. So wherever you think you fall in line with this, you let us know. And the top tier of our program, we're doing about $5,000 in free product per year, and then 50% off on top of that. And we wanted to add to that even more with the contingency program that was also enveloped within this series. And basically how that works is if you're running our product and you get on the podium, there are cash prizes that are associated with that. So if you take third, second, or first place at any of these events we're talking about, you're going to get a check from Project X for having that.
It's pretty incredible, Dave.
Oh, I know. It's great, but the cool thing is about the consumers, exact same stuff that these professional race cars, and you mentioned Vaughn Gittin Jr., you mentioned Lauren Healy and the Broncos. Some really cool accessories just for the Broncos, as well as many other manufacturers too.
Absolutely, and we're really big on the Ford Bronco platform,
yes.
And I personally drive a Ford Bronco Raptor. I've been beating the heck out of it out here and everywhere else, and I really believe in that platform as well. And so we know that the Bronco platform, when it came out, it really it ushered in this new era of off-roaders, people who aren't necessarily experts in this field. These are people who maybe this is their first off-road build, maybe their second off-road build, but they don't have the the knowledge or the experience to build a whole vehicle on their own, and they don't know who to talk to. So what our company is basically bridging that gap for those people. We're giving solutions that completely help these consumers get to their goals with their vehicles. So that's one of the ways that we're doing that. And to elaborate a little bit more, we think that it's kind of silly to have to buy a light from one company, a wiring harness from a second company, a bracket from a third company, and then take it to a fourth company to install all of it and hope it all works. So what we're trying to do is really provide all of those components in a way that a consumer who doesn't know a lot about building vehicles could do it in their driveway or in their garage, and that really helps, with their confidence in coming out here and knowing how these products work and helping them, be able to do all the things that they want to do out here, like on the lake bed.
I guess you could change light colors, all kinds of cool stuff too. So you could actually personalize your vehicle too.
You
Got a little bit of an attitude, a little red in there, feeling cool at night, some Project X green.
That's right. Yeah, we are anti-cookie cutter, so if you want to make your vehicle yours, we definitely have the components that can do that.
So when you're looking to find all these Project X products, where do I go?
Yeah, you can find all of our products at projectxoffroad.com, and you can follow us on Project X Off-Road at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube as well. And I think we're on TikTok too, but don't ask me about that stuff. That's our digital marketing gal. She knows how to run all that.
And you can see you in some of those videos with your Bronco Raptor too, I believe.
That's right, yeah. And if you want to touch and feel the product itself, like I said, we're going to have those rolling displays at all the races in this series. So come on out and you can take a look at those products for yourself and learn a little bit more from people who are there running those booths, and they'll be able to help you out too.
Well, the Can-Am Challenge is still going on behind us, so some of these guys might be finishing in the dark out here, but certainly
hope
over
they
the
got their
course of
Project
this
X.
weekend, they're definitely going to be doing that. We'll see that on Saturday, even tomorrow night, with the Everyman Challenge. In the lighting business with racing, what's the latest development? What's changing the sport?
Lighting is one of those things, and this is purely a personal opinion here, but lighting is one of those things where most people who want to come out with a new light, how do you make a better light than somebody else's product? You make it brighter, but you can only go to a certain extent to where it's so bright that you can't really even see what is in front of you because you get this washout effect. So when it comes to lighting, a lot of it has to do with the reflector patterns inside of them, and where they're actually distributing those lumens is where it's most important. You want it further down, you want it wide set over here. But what we have in our lights that we really are proud of is our active thermal management systems. So not everything always goes according to plan, especially in racing. Things happen, you get voltage drops, you get voltage spikes, things like that. And the last thing you want is for an electrical issue or something with your alternator causing a problem, and then your lights go out and then you're done. You have no lights out here, you're not going to go anywhere. So our systems are protected in that way where they'll actually dim or kill the light completely if it detects a thermal problem within the light themselves. Wow. And that's part of the active thermal management that we have in our lights.
That's very interesting. Well, best of luck with the project. We look forward to seeing you guys around all season long and next season as well. Project X getting heavily involved in Mid-America Outdoors, Ultra 4, and here at King of the Hammers. Dave and Matt, I'm Ralph Sheheen. Stay with us again with all of our platforms here with Speed Sport, speedsport.com, and, of course, all of our social media platforms and AmericanOutdoorEvents.tv to stay up to speed with everything we've got coming from here at King of the Hammers. We'll see you again a little bit later.